producers of The Crown, which dramatises the life of Queen Elizabeth II from the 1940s to modern times, was spotted outside New Broadcasting House. Mr. Cordery was spotted getting out of a car and walking into the building, and the MailOnline reports the filming consisted solely of this shot. The outlet suggested nothing further was filmed inside the building. The footage aims to recreate when Lord Hussey arrived amid the fallout from the programme. An inquiry in May 2021 found that the corporation fell short of its high standards of integrity and transparency. The corporation admitted it should have made more effort to get to the bottom of what happened at the time. An apology was issued by the BBC, and the broadcasting company wrote to William and Prince Harry. The BBC also issued written apologies to Charles and Diana's brother, Earl Spencer. It brings indescribable sadness to know that the BBC TMS failures contributed significantly to her fear, paranoia, and isolation that I remember from those final years with her. In addition to calling for the footage to never be shown again, William added, it effectively established a false narrative which, for over a quarter of a century, has been commercialised by the BBC and others. In recent weeks, The Crown has also recreated the moment Diana donned an off-shoulder, short tight black Versace dress for her arrival at the Serpentine Gallery in London, in 1994. The streaming giant was spotted recreating the revenge dress scene at the same location inside Kensington Gardens, just 800 metres from the Duke of Cambridge TMS front door. TMS longest-serving monarch, 95, has been out of action recently due to health concerns. Her Majesty was forced to axe a string of engagements over the past month after being advised by doctors to rest. The Sovereign was admitted to hospital for tests last month and recently sprained her back, meaning she missed the Remembrance Sunday wreath-laying service in central London. In her absence from public engagements, other senior royals have come forward to fill the void. The Queen TMS grandson, William, and his wife Kate have been among those to step up to the plate. The couple, who have 3 young children together, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, have appeared at several recent events. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge have a close relationship with the Queen, and their apartment 1A at Kensington Palace is just up the road from Her Majesty TMS Buckingham Palace. The couple TMS other residence, Anmore Hall, which was a wedding present from the Queen, also allows them to be close to the monarch as it is located on her Sandringham estate in Norfolk. At present, the Cambridges split their time between the two properties, but they did live at Anmore Hall full-time between 2015 and 2017 and spent a large portion of the COVID-19 lockdown there. When the Queen first visited Anmore Hall, she was said to be shocked by one of the Cambridges' trademark household habits with their children, according to an unearthed report by express.co.uk from 2018. A source claimed the monarch couldn't stand how much time William and Kate would spend in their kitchen socialising with their children. The source claimed, when the Queen visited the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge at Anmore Hall for the first time, she couldn't get her head around the fact that the kitchen is the main base for them. For the Queen, she can't stand that, because she is used to having a set room for that sort of thing. During her historic reign, which hits 70 years in 2022, the monarch has abided by a strict set of royal protocols and traditions. The Queen is often reported to live by the so-called never complain, never explain, which over the years, has helped her steer the monarchy through a series of royal crises. While Her Majesty has a reputation for remaining tight-lipped at critical moments, the modern generation of royals, including William and Kate, have adopted more relaxed public attitudes, and it appears their home setup is no different. The source told express.co.uk how, perhaps like many families, the Cambridges' trademark kitchen is the main hub of their home, unlike in the Queen TMS numerous homes. Even when the monarch is away from the media spotlight, such as when she is at her Balmoral home, she is still said to regard the kitchen as a no-go area. The source said, the kitchen she never goes down to when she TMS at Balmoral, for instance. In her mind, that is where all the kitchen staff work. Prior to William and Kate moving into Anmer Hall, the 10-bedroom Georgian mansion underwent a £1.5 million revamp. Their apartment 1A in London is similarly grand, with some 20 rooms spread across the property TMS 4 stories. Despite the luxury of their two homes, the couple are said to have fewer staff than other senior royals, including no butlers or footmen. The source said, "Of course, they have their help, the nanny and the housekeeper. However, they don't have the same level of staff as Prince Charles or the Queen." Prince William and Prince Charles will likely start taking back causes particularly close to the heart of young generations which have been championed by Meghan and Prince Harry, according to US brand and reputation management expert Eric Schiffer. The California-based commentator noted the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have been able to appeal to millennials and Generation Z members with their approach to causes close to their heart, including equality and the protection of the environment. But he believes pivotal members of the royal family are set to start working on taking back the limelight and ownership of these issues. The protection of the environment and equality are causes he expects Prince Charles and in particular William to delve more into. Moreover, he expects the royals to have a focus on understanding and tuning into the sensitivities of young generations. Mr. Schiffer told Express.co.uk, Charles, as he relates to the environment, is extremely well positioned because he was forward-thinking and visionary about it years ago. And he is now highlighting that because he recognizes it's an important issue that matters. While Meghan and Harry had the early movers' advantage of being more wisely attuned to the needs of younger people, I expect the monarchy in the form of William and Charles to further attune and have greater affinity in their messaging and actions in ways that Meghan and Harry have owned for the last year. Asked whether the royals based in the UK will be working on taking the limelight back from the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Mr. Schiffer said, "Yes, and those issues. They are going to start taking them back. Because they have allowed them to be owned, and they are going to start taking ownership back. They have the ability to get cameras on them." This dynamic, Mr. Schiffer noted, will be greatly beneficial to the target audience both the Sussexes and the royals in the UK are focusing their attention on. He said, all of which is great for millennials and Gen Z, who want champions of these things. As noted by Mr. Schiffer, Prince Charles has been dedicating much of his work to raising warnings on environmental causes for more than 50 years. In February 1970, he delivered his first major speech on the environment, during which he warned about air and plastic pollution and deforestation. His sons Prince Harry and Prince William have also shown an interest in the environment over the years. The Duke of Cambridge has also worked on conservation, in particular through his patronage Tusk Trust. Moreover, in October 2020 he launched a hugely welcomed initiative, the Earthshot Prize, which aims at inspiring and promoting workable solutions to 5 major environmental issues. Last month, the Duke hosted the first awards ceremony of his prize, during which 5 winners received each a £1 million prize. Since stepping down as senior royals, Prince Harry and Meghan have also been vocal about gender and racial equality. Just in September, during their visit to New York, they held various meetings during which they said to have also discussed these issues alongside vaccine equity. Prince Charles has shown for decades an interest in helping young people. His Prince's Trust has supported tens of thousands of 18 to 30 years olds, starting their businesses. The Prince of Wales met some of the young entrepreneurs he helped during a recent visit to Brixton, where he was shown some of the products and businesses supported by the Trust.